What's up guys, Mr. Engineer 09 here today, and today I'm going to show you a measuring caliper that I have got. Now this measuring caliper is a very good brand one. The brand, let's see the brand of it. So here I've got the measuring caliper. It comes in this pretty nice case. I think it's very nice, pretty good. I've already used this. And let's see the brand name. It says digital caliper 0 to 150 millimeters. So let's focus better and maybe even zoom out. So as you can see, you've got the old background back here. Very nice one. That speaker isn't really working. The light is a little bit gone. So here we got the measuring caliper, and the way you open it, it's got this little slide down thing. You don't really have to slide down, but you just push it and like sort of slide it down, and then it will pop open. So here's the inside. It's just got this foam feeling and two little coin cell battery slots, or not even coin cell, they're like button batteries. And then I've got the measuring caliper here. Comes in a very nice case with the little window thing here. So here it's by Sontax. Now I'll try and give you a link in the description. I'll try and find one of these because this is very old. I got this a long time ago and it was pretty expensive. I can't really tell you the price of it, but it was very expensive. So as you can see here, let's see if the battery is working. So as you can see, it's working. And this thing is tightened up so we don't get it to automatically open and leave itself on, because if you do this and then move it a tiny bit, it will automatically turn on. So you got to always tighten this and then turn it off to keep it in the case. And let's untighten that. So here it says 0.01 millimeters. It does always do that, very accurate. And you probably saw a card at the start when I did this and flicked it. So that card, we're gonna measure that. This is very accurate, these measuring caliper. So let's move the case out the way and let's see. So this card is pretty thin, and let's see, let's prevent dropping it. And then use this to sort of tighten it. So the most I can get is 0.73 millimeters. So let's just say, I don't know how many millimeters, 0.76 if that's how you say it. And that's how accurate this is, this little measuring caliper. And it's not just digital, you can always focus. As you can see here, you can always measure with this. I'll focus there. You can see with this part, there is these little lines and numbers here. So if you don't want to measure with this, you can always turn this off or take the batteries out and then measure with this part here. Because if you keep the batteries in, it will still automatically measure with this. You can't keep it off unless you move this all the way to 0. So it even says 0 here, and then that's about 10. So this is 10, should be 10, I think it says on here. The very accurate measuring caliper. You can even see it's sort of coming out of here as well. But it doesn't just measure. Things like this. It actually measures depth and the inside of things. So here, I don't really have anything we can measure inside. Maybe the case. So here, this part is opening up, and that part is also opening up. And you can see it's kind of flat here. So if I get this, we've got a little slot here where something goes, and let's measure the inside. It's a little bit bending here, so may not get the best measurement. So 32.99 millimeters. That's what this reads. Very accurate. I think it is a very good measuring caliper. It's not much of a knockoff price, like quite expensive, and very nice material. It is like aluminium or something. Here's where the battery goes. It's got 3 buttons on inch or millimeters, and then this, if you turn it on, untighten that, and then for an example, measure this card here. Try and measure it. This card right here, then it will measure it. Now it's measuring something else, 0.78. And then if I have just 3.62 millimeters, I press 0 and then measure from there, and then press 0 again, measure from there. If you know what it means, you probably would know what it means, because 0 is like cuts that part. You measure this much and then cuts and then measure more. So it will go instantly to 0 and then measure more of it for this part here. And that's pretty much it for today, guys. I'll see you in the next video. I hope my comments aren't disabled again, like normal. And I'll see you in the next video. Please like and subscribe, and hit the bell as well if you want to receive more videos and notifications.